Alright, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a profile picture with kind of a rainbow background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a landscape image here. So I'll start with my rectangle tool and I'm going to draw some vertical rectangles here in a row, and I'll do a number of them. So after I draw the first one, I can just copy by selecting it, hitting Control C, Control V. That way I can select and color multiples. I'll do maybe one more set of those. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my swatches here, and I'm just going to go down the line of colors with my swatches. Okay, so now what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to select all these and I'm going to copy them. And I'm going to create two new layers. And on this third layer that I created, I'm going to go ahead and paste those. So I'm going to select them, copy them. I'm going to lock layer 1 and then paste them on layer 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate these, the direction of them. So I'm just going to right click, transform, and rotate, and I'll do a 90-degree angle. Okay, then I'll line this up over here. Okay, so then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to open up those swatches again, and then I'm going to continue down the swatches, changing the color as I go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lock layer 3 and I'm going to hide it for now. And I'm going to go to layer 2. On layer 2 I'm going to draw a profile face. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this across here. So slant in, I'll come out, dip in, down, out, in, out, in, out, down. Take this to the bottom of my space, right up to the top, and then close in the shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my direct selection tool and I'm going to round out some of these corners. So after I click on this anchor point with my direct selection tool, I'll come up to the top and I'm going to smooth the anchor point. And after I do that, I might adjust that a little bit, make it a little smoother. And I'm going to do this with a few of these. We'll smooth out the anchor point and then afterwards just adjust the shape here. Okay, so now it's going to look like I want it to. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pen tool and I'm going to draw a triangle over this to turn these triangular shapes into lips. So I'm going to select those two shapes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to divide them using my Pathfinder. Divide, right click on group, get rid of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and split those in half. So I'll just take my line segment tool, draw a line across there. Let's select the line and the area that I created for the lips. I'm going to go ahead and divide those two. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and color this face a little bit, color these lips. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and make it, I'm going to draw a triangle that I'm going to turn into an eye here. So I'm going to go ahead and make that white. I'm going to draw a little ellipse on the front. So I'll grab my ellipse tool, put a little oval right here on the front edge, and let's make that whatever color. Throw another little ellipse in there and make an iris. Next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to create an eyebrow. So I'm going to grab my ellipse tool, draw an oval, grab my direct selection tool, click on that corner, convert it to a corner. We'll pull that down a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and create a nostril. So to create that, I'm going to grab my ellipse tool, draw a skinny little oval shape. Okay, then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to arc that a little bit. About 20% on the horizontal, click OK, and since I warped the shape, I'm now going to expand the appearance so it recognizes that new shape that I made. Then I'm going to grab my arc tool and I'm going to draw a little arced line here to create the side of the nose. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to lock this layer, I'm going to unlock this layer, I'll bring this back into view, and then I'm going to draw a big circle here that's going to cut into that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and select the circle and all those lines, and I'm going to use my Pathfinder tool, divide it, ungroup it, and then I'm going to get rid of the circle and everything that the circle touched. Alright, so there is our simplified profile picture.